time. Ain't nobody here yet. And I don't know if people will be, but I'm going to start talking because why not? I had a scrunchie somewhere. So I have this wonderful hair product, sort of, whatever. I got this from like Ross, so I can organize my combs and whatnot. So I'm just going through right now to find some comb that I'm about to use to take my hair out. Already cut it. I'm not cutting it any shorter than this. And yeah, that's about it. So I'm gonna get this out too, just in case. And I gotta find a scrunchie, which I thought I had. But I don't. Okay. So, hey y'all, it's me, Shelly, and I'm hoping this live stream will be saved um, to my channel. But we will see because YouTube been acting funny with me, and yeah. So, um, those of you who don't know me, I I don't really like to say content creator because I'm really not. I'm just here documenting my life, things I go through, um, my ups, my downs of 2026, and I've been gone for so long. Gotta bring you back. Hey, that's probably but yeah. So I had these braids in for almost 2 months, and I've been trying to get them out for a minute. So I was like, I was gonna start in the middle just in case I go to work, but it's 7 p.m. So I'm gonna start in the middle just in case. Cause honestly, I feel like I may get tired and just be like, all right, screw it. So I'm gonna start in the middle of my head. It's a cute style. Well, it lasted, but I was like, I really need to take these out because I'm tired. I'm tired of these braids. Um, but yeah, so I know no, it's not in this chat or whatever. Actually, it'd probably be a quick little takedown because it's uh it's not that many braids. I mean, they're not like super small, but they're not super big either. But yeah, I wanted to get on here because I haven't posted in a while. So I was like, huh, just go live, Shelly, because you're gonna take your braids down and you're gonna record it anyway, and you're just gonna speed it up. When that can just happening, I guess girl chat or I don't know what I want to call this. I gotta figure this out. But yeah, I really wanted to take these out for like the last week or two. I did a cruise and I was like, it's time for these braids to go. So just here doing that. Nothing fancy, nothing new. Um, my plan is to post more because there's this video that I really want to do for you guys, but I just got to not necessarily find the time, I just gotta hit record. And I was scared that I broke my camera. So I had to test that out to see if it was working or not. So it's working. But for some reason my camera on my laptop was acting crazy just now. So um yeah. I want to go get the works done to my hair, go get a trim and a treatment. But I think I may have to just do it myself. I trimmed my hair already, but it grew some with these braids, which is, yeah, typical. It's fine. Um, yeah, let me see. I don't know. I've been tired a lot lately, y'all, but I'm so excited to be back on here. I had to force myself though. I'm not gonna lie. Um, I think when you get in a space where you're just like, I'm gone, or I didn't do this for a while, so I have to, you know, switch gears and come back to this. So yeah, I had to do that. I had to just be like, Shelly, you said you were gonna do this year, and what have you done? What have you done for me lately? I don't know, but I get. Let me see. I gotta read and see if because I do want to play music on here, but I want to get I don't know what's called doxed or whatever. I don't know. I can't think right now. I'm tired, and I just started taking my hair. Gosh. So before this, I started cutting the pineapple up because I had got it from Costco's, and I was like, let me cut this pineapple up, and then let me take my braids out so I can be like random at times. And the sun is going down, so I'm like, Shelly, was this really a good idea? I think my plan was to do it tomorrow, but if I don't finish today, or if I don't get too far today, then I'll finish it tomorrow. No big deal. Sort of like that video when the dude was like, he was like, everybody was mad because the chicken at Popeyes, and then he was just like, I'll just get a pizza. No big deal. Like, dang. Sometimes it's easy to have that mindset, but then other times it's hard because it's like, well, you were hoping and expecting and for a certain thing, and then if it didn't happen, you're like disappointed or whatever. So, yeah, just got to be mindful. And I don't want to say don't put your eggs in um, same basket, but yeah, you just got to take life as it goes and see where it goes. Oh shoot, I really wanted to ask, um, like my best friend to come over and help me with my braids because it's it's been a that kind of I don't want to say year because no, but look at me here. Okay, all that for one braid. Look at that. Yes, I got some lead. That's in the middle of my hair, but then I still gotta finish taking up the top part. But yeah, I'm trying to really okay. I'm all over the place. So a couple weeks, not a couple weeks. Well, I don't know. I before I went on the cruise or after, time is escaping me. Um, I saw a comment that I thought was really sweet about creating safe spots, space. safe spaces for people. And I was like, oh, that is the goal, to have a space where people can come in, take a seat, relax, take a load off, be them, and just talk. To have a safe space community, and to know that they're welcome and loved, because that's what it's all about. It's about community, love, and oh my gosh, I miss my hair so much. This was good. Community and love. So I guess what I wanted to talk about in this video was I don't know. I was talking to one of my cousins, and she just got upset with me because she found out some news, and I was just like, I tried to call you, but she ain't answered the phone. So how you gonna get upset with me because you didn't answer the phone, and I was trying to tell you what was going on? I know. I think it's very interesting of entitlement of people, um, even family members. Like I get it though, because it's like, okay, well, I was a part of your life when you were growing up, and now that I'm grown and I have my husband and things going on in my own life, things get busy, and people get busy, and even me trying to reach out to cousins and try to spend time with them, they're busy. They have their own lives, which I think for me it's kind of hard to understand, because I feel like with family, like if you call, you should make time for your family members. Like my great aunt, she's been into um, the family tree, just digging through information like that, and she's older. She's my great aunt. So actually, she's my great great aunt, and so even just getting that information from her, talking to her about things that's happening in life, things that happen with my grandmother, and just life in general, just about our family members, and learning that information, I'm amazed, and I'm just like the knowledge and wealth that comes from her is a beautiful thing. I should call her tomorrow because it's late now, but yeah, just being open to family members who you may not talk to because they're not your immediate, but just learning something new. If someone reach out in my family and they're like, "Oh, well, we're having this event. Do you want to come?" I'm gonna go. Why? Because we're family, and I want to spend time with you and get to know you. If I don't know you already, I think I'm more the type of person who's more open for it. And I think it's crazy that even in families, you have like these close knit communities, and they're like, okay, well, we're not talking to the extended family or that the cousin side of the family because I don't know, something happened in the past, or just because you don't want to. And I'm just like, I don't understand how you can be related to somebody, share the same blood, and then just have want nothing to do with them. It's amazed me of how many cousins that I've tried to connect with, and it's just been like rejection. And I think that even the cousins that sorry, this is loud. Even the cousins that I grew up with, some of them, they're open. They're like, oh hey cousin, you back in Maryland? You back in town? Like, okay, cool, let's hang out. Come over, we're doing this like coloring session. I'm like, coloring session? Sure. But then there's other cousins where I've reached out to and been like, hey, you wanna do brunch? And be like, yeah. No response. It's like there's no I don't know. And it hurts and it sucks because it's like, okay, well, yeah, no response. But at the same time, I get it. Like it hurts me because I'm looking from my perspective, but I'm trying to start looking at other people's perspective and like things that they have going on, things that may be happening. Um, but I feel like there still should be like yes, it's grace, but then there's I feel like there still should be um, communication to be like, okay, well, you know, either I hurt you or I just don't want to be bothered by you. Let the person know, you know. It's not even like stringing people along per se, but more so of like trying to make that connection and it's only one sided. But something my husband had said to me a while ago has stuck with me, and it's just, focus on the people who are in your life and who are trying to make an effort, which sometimes I can ignore that fact. So I've been trying to be present and to do that, um, and just work through some stuff. Therapy is always good. The Lord is always good. Prayer is always good. So trying to grow trying to grow closer with God and trying to be a better wife, trying to establish who I am and trust who I am and trust that I make the right decisions and just learn more about myself. And that's what's been happening over don't not up the past month, past year, which I think has been the growth, especially this year, has been crazy. So, um, trying to continue down that path and make an effort and create the space on here that I want for myself. Like, I don't know. I think not necessarily representation, gotta say, put it here, but more so like just having a spot where you can go to like be yourself and to talk, talk about things that you're going through instead of going online and seeing people go on date. Like, it's nothing wrong with that, right? I enjoy content of like family centered content where the families are going through vacations and stuff. But I think for me, the space that I appreciate, well, and a lot of those people, of course, I don't know, but I I have a good sense of people, and so it's of course I can't really truly tell who's real or not because everybody could be putting on the show, whatever. But for the most part, the content is from people who generally seem opening themselves up, and I think that for me and my content, even though I just want to say that I'm documenting more so than a content creator. Like, I'm trying to I'm trying to create a space where I feel as though is needed, which, you know, God can do wonders. And I feel like because a lot has happened over the last couple months, been able to sit with myself. And I feel like these diaries that I've done, whether if it's my hair, whether if it's just me coming on saying, oh, it's a hard week at work, like it's being me being real. And the last video that I did, I don't know if it was a bot or just somebody just, I don't know, like, okay, so the comment that the person left was just like, oh, look, everybody, something about like an average person, like you're an average person and you don't need to be seen, or like everybody don't need to make content. And I'm like, you you came to this channel, you clicked on it, and it's lifestyle, right? So it's about my life. So you didn't have to watch it, you didn't have to click on it, but you did. So I don't have a problem with that because I know it's the internet, and so there's trolls and there's people who just generally are mean, you know, and that's okay. But I think for me, it's like it's the fact that you watched it, it's the fact that you stayed, and the fact that you had such Thomas. Yeah, I think it was like small. I mean, some people opinions don't matter, and I'm like, to me, your opinion doesn't matter. It's like, but I'm listening to it, I'm reading it, and I'm like trying to respond the best way I can. Because like, first of all, you don't know me. I mean, if you watch all my videos, you'll get an idea of me. But like, for him to just come watch that one video and be like, yeah, like you shouldn't be doing this. I'm like, why are you on this then? Like, you know, if it's not for you, it's not for you, and that's okay. And I think with life in general, like God will bring the people who it's for, and the people who it's not for, bye. Like, the person who's supposed to reach you will find you. But apparently it's not me, so see you later, you know? Um, but I do appreciate the fact that I don't know, I feel like the people who gets it, like being authentic and being real, having bad days, having bad moments. Oh my gosh, y'all. I can't tell you what. So much stuff has happened. Like emotionally, physically, just a lot of stuff. A lot of turnover, a lot of change, but also a lot of growth. And I think that I'm excited because the year's like halfway over, and for the most part, I fell off. But for the videos and the content and the stuff that I did post, I'm proud of. And I feel like I just gotta jump back in without the fear of being rejected and the fear of not being enough. And those are two things that come into play with not just posting videos or whatever, because I feel like everybody who does it is brave because they're sharing a piece of themselves with the world, right? And um, I think that it's a powerful thing and it's a beautiful thing. But some people think that, oh, because I'm behind the screen, I can say anything, I can do anything and get away with it. And I think that that's not the case with a lot of people, because if you saw that person in real life, would you say that thing, say those things to that person face? Probably not. And if you do, you you better pray and hope to God that they are a graceful person where they're not like, oh well, I'm gonna fight you. Like, gotta be careful what you say online and careful who you say it to, because first of all, God's always watching and he don't play about his children. So be careful with that. But for the most part, like, people people are complicated, I would say. And some people don't take things lightly. So I said all that to say, just be careful who you're talking to, because first of all, you could be talking to the person who's going to be interviewing you for that job. You could be talking to like your future daughter-in-law. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so many that person can come into your life in so many different ways and have an effect on you, and you wouldn't even know it. But yeah, and someone's always watching, so just make sure what you say, you stand behind it, you mean it, and yeah, just be respectful. I'm rambling as I am taking these braids down, and I feel like I ain't make no dent at all. Like this is definitely gonna be a two-parter, and I may have to just make a video and fast forward it. Oh my gosh, I'm struggling, and I really need help, but that's okay. That is definitely okay. Cause what? Um, um, shoot, I was looking for something and I forgot what I was looking for. But yeah, I wish I could play some music, but the whole copyright thing. I don't know. This is my first time streaming too, so that's that. I don't know. Have you guys just ever just been scrolling on YouTube and then you see people streaming, like live streaming, and then it just be like random stuff, like I don't know, cooking, whether someone's like preaching, someone's like I don't know, jumping in the pool or like popping balloons or eating rocks. I'm like, what? Why y'all gotta do all that? Why can't y'all just, just have a conversation, talk to people? I don't know. That's just me. I'm not about to get this done tonight, and it's already been 30 minutes, and I've only done 3 braids. Oh, shoot, I really underestimated. I probably should cut this some more, but then I don't want to cut my hair. It's always a hassle when you cut your hair. You're like, I'm looking at it like, oh shoot, I cut my hair. Mm. I don't know. I kind of want to do a Q&A or something like that. I don't know. I kind of want to come up with some stuff to bring to the channel. And it's nothing wrong with me just talking and being myself because that's the point of the channel. But I do want it to get just a little bit creative. So I'm gonna look into just some different styles. And I'm gonna try to post more. Like my hair has been neglected, and so that's why I really need to take these braids out so I can tend to my scalp the way I want, and I can soak my strands and just really do a deep conditioner because she's just been through it, and my seborrheic dermatitis has been going crazy. So I'm just trying to really take care of myself in between and show up for myself, at least in this way, because there's so many ways that you can show up for yourself and so many things that you can do. But I'm curious, how is everyone's summer going so far? How many trips have we been on? How are we relaxing, taking time off, spending time with our family, enjoying ourselves? What is going on? Let me know. Also, I really missed y'all. I missed just getting to know you guys and creating the space. So I'm trying to do better because things are changing, but again, we have control over what we allow and what we focus on. So just trying to be proactive in that regard and also communicate. Yeah, I've been talking about communication for a while now, and man, I am far from it, especially with the husband, especially with myself, sometimes, and with God, you just gotta say how you feel and be honest and open and have those tough conversations, even though they can hurt whomever, but always come out on the other side of it because you did it. So I think my goal for the second half of the year is to continue to show up and do stuff like this out of my comfort zone, even though no one's here. I don't think there's anything wrong talking to the camera because I can talk to the camera all day. So I really don't mind whether people join or not. I'm a little delulu like that. But honestly, this is crazy because my hair itself is, I'm gonna say it's not dry. I mean it's not dry, but um move this. My hair itself, yes, it could use a trim, but for the most part, yeah, we could do a trim. Actually, I think this is just mainly just the strands coming out. But I think for the most part, my hair itself it always snaps back. Now my scalp, that is my main priority because I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see. I don't even need to turn the light on. Look at that. My scalp, that's another issue. So I think I'm gonna just do this row and ooh, you ever just been taking your hair out and you got nails on and it's like it snags and you're like, dang, my hair, my hair. Now this is gonna take me the weekend to take this out, which is fine, I guess. I don't know. I have to ask my help. And how many braids is this? Gosh, two, 5 braids. Okay, do these 5, and I'm gonna call it. Not because I'm lazy or anything, but because I gotta get some food. So I really need to put some work in. Okay. Oh, alrighty. But at least I did the middle row just to give me, the safe space to be like, oh, I'm going in the office. Um, I'm gonna cut it down some more. I just don't know where. Do this one then, so I can figure out where. I really need to go get my nails done again, y'all. I need to find a lash tag here because I really need some lashes. I feel like being bald headed, not being bald headed, but being bald lashes. I don't know, whatever, is driving me a little crazy because I'm like, I mean, you can see my eyes, you see that, but like, I don't know. I feel like lashes does something to you. And since that first pair of lashes, I'm like, I need, like, SpongeBob with the water. He's like, I need it. Like, I don't need it per se. I think it's kind of in that category of the in between need and in between a want. Because they're nice. Give you a nice little boost, I would say. Which is completely unexpected because it's like, oh, that's me. I got lashes on. All right, y'all. Y'all can tell I'm just being right. But yeah, I think that I'm excited for second half of the year. Um, I guess I am going to create a new series, but we'll see how deep I go with that because I'm scared, y'all. But faith over fear is the goal, the theme, trying to overcome a lot of stuff. Um, yeah, so I think I'm going to cut these down some more because it's taking forever. And I think also because I really don't want to do this. I don't want to take my hair down that I have to so I can wash it. Oh, okay. Do I? I think that's gonna be a different video, but I'm gonna do this last braid and call it because yeah, I don't know. I really have to figure some things out. I mean, come with. I was just gonna get the truck. I don't know. I think it's interesting how things go in life. Try and be careful because it's so easy for your hair to knot up. But This is so hard with nails on, y'all. But at least I started, so I knew I wasn't gonna finish tonight. But yeah, the goal is to at least have it done before church on Sunday, which is possible. So just gotta lock in. So it is so loud outside. Okay. Shoot. Don't do that. Yep. Okay. So, man, almost been a whole hour, and I didn't get that far, but this is the result um, of taking. I can't even say most of it, some of it down. So, luckily, the hack is you do it in the middle. You can cover your hair. So, that should be good for it. You know, if you braids are out, you can't even tell. But I'm gonna call it here, and I'll be back tomorrow, and we can see if I did anything else or if I'm just gonna finish it with y'all. But thank you guys for staying tuned. I am Shelly, and I will catch you in the next one. Oh yeah, that cute little bum bum. But